Yo, what's up guys? Mr. One here, welcome back to the channel. Today we are here today to talk about tips and tricks I have for you for Pokemon when you're about to play Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. As of recording this, we are 3 days away, but as of I'm going to be posting this, it's going to be like probably the day before, right? So this like last minute tips and tricks that I want to tell you. So I have played the entire game. I finished it. I'm at 300 out of 400 of the decks, so I have played through it extensively. So I know a thing or two about this game. So as you see in my list here, I have only 5, but I'll probably have more after I say these 5 because I can't think of them right now. Anyway, so for one thing, there's a gym order that I would like you to take because I got fucked when I went to the electric gym after grass because the level jumped from 14 I think to 22. I'm like, oh my god, I am under level as fuck. So I remember only grass being the lowest, bug being second lowest, and then electric as like the next one. The rest of the gym's levels, I don't remember them anymore. I probably should look back at that. I don't remember them. I don't know the levels. But I know grass, bug, electric, then etc. Wherever the next one is, so I can't say much more. I don't remember. I just know grass, bug, electric's the first 3. To do in that order, and 4, 5, whatever the rest is, you're probably higher level by then. And then start up your game. If you have Pokeballs, soon you have Pokeballs. Catch every new Pokemon you encounter. Like even the returning Pokemon, just catch them all. Like, that's the point, right? Catch all the Pokemon for the decks. Because maybe just me, but it's like, it'll help you later down if you want to play the decks. It'll help you way down the line. For not going back to the earlier areas of the game and catching just level 2, level 1 Pokemon. It's just helps complete the decks. That's an end goal for me right now. And also, I think the more Pokemon you catch, the higher chance for crit capture makes catching Pokemon just a lot easier for me. Because it's very annoying to catch low mons. I can't hurt them, but crit capture makes them just all but guarantee. And then next is do all the Path of Legends, do all the Titan Pokemon as soon as fucking possible. Like, you don't understand how important the Path Legends is. It upgrades Koraidon. It powers him up to the point where he can start sprinting. He can't even sprint when you can ride him. He can't even sprint. He can't even climb walls. He can't jump high at all. So it's like jump boost 1 in Minecraft, so worthless. And he can't glide. Whose gliding is useless to me, but if you want to glide, then you need to do the Path of Legends stuff as soon as possible. And to skip to number 5 here, use Knackley. You know what I'm talking about? If you see a tiny little rock Pokemon that is a rock Pokemon, rock salt Pokemon, catch it immediately. Catch it, make sure it's sturdy, and level it up to like I think level 20? Or maybe evolve it. It's not that late. It's like level 20-ish plus something to evolve it into its evolution. Get Salt Cure, and then cheese the Path of Legends with that. It's so easy. Because the Path of Legends, you have to fight the boss at least twice. You have to fight the boss twice, if I remember correctly. The Cloth Titan. They revealed that. I'm not spoiling. They revealed that. Just shut it. The Cloth Titan, you fight him twice, which is tough early game because your early game, you're not gonna have strong ones, and a Titan Pokemon has so much more health than what you're normally used to at that point in the game. So having Salt Cure is very, very important. And you find him, right? You find these Pokemon, the Rock Salts, right before you fight Cloth, I think, or like when you're exploring around, when you're like. Yeah, when you go to Cloth, that's when you find them. So this is like very early game, these guys. Also, now backtracking to the 4th tip I have. There are fixed spawns in the wild. Like alphas in the just Arceus. There are fixed spawns in the wild. Like these wild Terra Pokemon. They showcases, right, in the trailer where a wild Jigglypuff. That Jigglypuff, you kill it or catch it. You come back in a later time, it will be the Jigglypuff again. It just may have a different Terra type, but it's gonna be the same. It'll still be the Jigglypuff, the same level. But I'm not sure the same stats. It's a different Terra type. But now I've known this. So if you're like, oh man, I didn't get to catch this Terra type Pokemon, or this wild Terra Pokemon, it's so strong. Well, don't worry, it's gonna come back anyways. It'll stay there. Like, it won't despawn, it will stay there. Unless you're like, severely underleveled. Like, in the Desert Titan, right? There's this Sekazar that is Terra, level 45, very high. I cannot catch it, because it was too high level, I think, for me. I think. Ah, I just remembered now. To catch these wild Terra Pokemon, right? To catch these things, what I've noticed, you can never one-hit them. You can never one-hit Terras, right? You can never one-hit the Terra Pokemon in the wild ones. They always get down to either the very yellow, end of the yellow, or very red, and that's how you break the Terras, that's how you catch them. You can't catch them while they're in Terra form, which is dumb, so quick balls don't work anymore. Anyways, yeah, I've learned that. So even though you're like over-leveled as fuck, like I'm level 80, I'm fighting these level 50 wild Terras. I just hit the strongest attack I have against them, and they don't die. Because they're forced to do animation to break their Terra, and then you catch them. So you don't need to hold back on these guys until their Terra types break. So that's my tip. Catch the Terra types as well. These Terra Pokemon are very strong. Because you can find this one guaranteed spot. You can find the pseudo legendary in the ice area. Like, it's past the 2 gyms in the ice area into where the water is, like very north. The most northern part of the map. You can't miss it. They're fucking glowing like the raid battles. It's just there. Speaking of Terra raid battles, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 stars. You can beat the. You'll only encounter 1 and 2 stars on your journey until you get a certain point of certain number of gyms where you start seeing 3s. Only when you beat the Elite 4 is when you get to the 4 stars. Which at that point they're all 45s. Wait, no. Oh, sorry. 4-star Pokemon are all 45s. And you only get to find them once you have beaten the 8 gyms, not Elite 4. Once you beat the 8 gyms. When you get to 5 stars, they're level 75. Yeah, they're level 75. 5 stars. Like the increase in power is ridiculous. Because level 75, that's when you've completed, I think, the Elite 4 and also probably defeated the post-game story. That's when you're gonna find 5-star raids. Now once you get to 6 stars. Now, I only got to 6 stars just now. Like, as I'm speaking, I just got to it right now. And it's... Whew, it's intimidating because it becomes black terror raids. Like, no matter what type it is, like a normal type or a fairy type, the damn den, it's black, crackling with dark electricity. And I don't know what level it is, because I have not beaten it yet. And the way to unlock, from what I have done, just playing the game, is I defeated 2 5-star raid battles. Very, very difficult. Very difficult. Although you can find Armor Rouge or Isis with Cerulean Edge in the raids. Because I just found an Armor Rouge in 5-star. I defeated it barely. And, you know, that's a tip right there. You can find evolved Pokemon in there. No shit. Anyways, they're ridiculous. All 75s, they're so hard to take down. Unless you have the perfect prep. Unless you set up on it. Like, Swords Dance, or like, in case of Paradox Pokemon with their photosynthesis or their other, whatever the violet one. set up the sun or whatever the Violet version is, you gain an attack buff. I recommend buffing yourself up in the raids, at least in the tougher raids, because it'll help you a long way chipping down the health bar, getting ahead of the timer. The timer is the issue here. It's not really the health. So yeah. 6 stars. I don't know what level they are. They're extremely tough. But I did a super effective close combat on it with my Paradox Pokemon. Oh my god, it did not do anything. And the timer just went... tuk, 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 tuk. I'm like, what the fuck is going down too fast? Also, when you die in a raid battle, the timer chips significantly. So you die, your timer gets chipped so much, and you basically lose if you like are not by ahead by a lot by the timer. What I'm trying to say is you die once, you're basically fucked in like the 5 star, 6 stars, because the timer, if you're not ahead of the timer, you're dead. You're just dead. And then speaking of Paradox, you can get the Great Tusk or the Iron Threads, I assume, in Violet. I don't know. Don't quote me. People are playing Violet. I don't know. I could get Great Tusk very early on into the game. Like level 45, and it's already in because you've beaten the Titan Pokemon of the desert, right? The Desert Titan, Great Tusk. You beat him, you do the herbistical crap, you do the story dialogue. You come back out of the cave, and he'll be there. Sometimes. It's either a Donphan or him. I don't know why. It's a rare spawn, probably. It's either Donphan or the Great Tusk. And the Great Tusk will have the Titan mark on it. From what my guy is. You'll have the Titan mark, and it'll be the biggest Great Tusk you'll see. Or at least by... Because there's this guy in the town. In the main town where the school is. Off to the left or right. I don't know which way. I just explored the fucking city. They'll tell you how big or small your Pokemon is. I checked my Great Tusk. It is the largest of its kind. It said the world's biggest Great Tusk. So I had the jumbo mark on it. So you want to have a Paradox Pokemon this early in the game? Level 45. Yes, at 45. Level 45 is early. Fucking early. Like the 4th or 5th gym, I think, for me. And you will steamroll the game with that. Because that Pokemon Fighting Ground is absolutely a monster. Especially when you fight him as a Titan. A not very effective Brick Break absolutely clobbered my fucking Pokemon. It got them down to the fucking red. I'm like, not very effective, my ass. It's ridiculous, you know? So, have that Pokemon on your team ASAP. That's why I say do the Path Legends ASAP. Because it will help you Koraidon movement, get you around the map a lot faster and more convenient. And you can get the Titan Pokemon, the Great Tusk. The other ones, I don't know if you can catch them beforehand, but I know you can catch Cloth beforehand, but Cloth's not that strong anyways. But early game he might be strong, but not late game at all. He doesn't evolve into anything, sadly. I wish he did. So yes, get that guy immediately. Now, that may be obvious, right? But just explore the world. You know, obviously. Explore the region. It's part of the game, right? Explore. You'll find things that I probably have forgotten, but it's very interesting. Especially once you get all of Koraidon and Miraidon's movement, right? You'll be able to, you know, explore a lot more. Because there's places in the Paldea region I have not been to yet. And there's places you can go to that I've never... That you can never find these Pokemon until you have them. Like, there's this wild-ass Magnezone, right? When you have the climbing ability, when you climb the wall, the Final Titan, when you climb walls... Like, the big center of the map, right? The big crater. Around that crater, you climb the fucking thing. There's wild Magnezone. There's wild Garchomps in there. Up there. I'm like, what? Excuse me? I'm fucked! I didn't know because I was really low level, of course, back then. Because, of course, I used the cheese strategy. And went up there, audaciously thinking, oh, there's nothing up here. And I saw literally death above me. I'm like, fuck. So, you want strong Pokemon? As early as that, you can get it. They won't obey you at all. I'm just saying, getting the gym badges are very... They only increment by 5 until, like, the last gym where, like, you get, like, from 65 to, like, all of them obeying you. Like, it's a very weird... Wait, damn. So, you want to get those high-level Pokemon early? Yeah, you can look using them. And then, here's a few tips I remember just now, right? No even edits, I just remember now. There's some evolutions you want to look out for, right? For Armor Rouge or for Cerule Edge, you want to destroy Bronzongs. You see Bronzongs or Bronzors in your area? Murder them. Get at least 10 of their pieces, right? And go to this place called Zapipico Town. There's no gym in it, but it's like next to the Pokemon. I can't say where that is actually. It's called Zapipico Town, right? Zap and Pico. You can't miss it. You just look around the map and then you'll find it. There's this guide in the town that will give you the evolution item needed to evolve its pre-evolution for. People say, oh, defeat 10 with it. No, that's wrong. You gotta get 10 of its scraps. 10 of Bronzong or Bronzor or scraps. Bronzor just gives more Bronzong. Bronzong gives more scraps of the Bronzor. So it's just faster to kill them. Or kill 10 of them. And get the scrap like that. And trade it in for the evolution item for it. You're saying the pre-evolution of Armor Rouge and Cerule is very rare. I checked the Pokédex, their habitat. They can be found anywhere in the region, right? Anywhere. But they're very rare spawn. It's very hard to find them. Which infuriated me for the past, like 2 hours trying to find the fucking thing. Just by running around the place, it's ridiculous. Next thing. Bisharp has an evolution, right? And the way to evolve it is very interesting. I like this one. Is go catch a Bisharp that is surrounded by Poniards. I can't show footage. I might get banned here, right? Just believe what I'm saying. This. I have played the game. I am qualified to sell you this information. Go catch a Bisharp that is surrounded by Poniards. Catch it. It'll hold the item. It'll hold a special item on it. I forgot it's called. Like Warrior's Crest or King's Crest. I don't know. It's something that it holds, right? Make sure it's holding that item. And then find more Bisharps that are surrounded by... Find more Bisharps surrounded by Poniards. It cannot be just a singular Bisharp. That won't work. You have to find Bisharps that are surrounded by Poniards. Kill 3 more of them. And then once your Bishop levels up next time, it will evolve into its evolution. Which it's slower than Bisharp, which is a shame. But it's gonna be fucking way more powerful. And a lot more tanky than before. Still Dark Seal, so still that's Defiant types. But you know, it's a lot tankier in defensive side. Very cool evolution like method. Next evolution that I have figured out by playing the game. What else was there? I was struggling to level up. Primeape. It has a new evolution of a fighting ghost type. I'm not gonna say its name. I might get banned by just uttering its name out. It has this new move called Rage Fist. I suggest getting that Wild Terra Pokemon, Wild Terra Primeape, right? That's a Wild Terra Primeape. I think past the... Where the fuck was it? Oh shit. I should have prepared more. Anyways, there is a Primeape, a Wild Primeape somewhere in the world. I'm sorry not to tell you anything. It's a big game, alright? It's an open world game. I've gone through so many, I don't know where the hell it is. It's there out there somewhere in the world. It has Rage Fist as one of its movesets already, right? A new move, a ghost type physical attack. You gotta use it 20 times. It has 10 PP. So you gotta use it. You gotta go back to the center or have it ether on you and use it again, right? 20 times. Next time it levels up, it will evolve into ghost fighting, which is absolutely ridiculous. It looks absolutely cool. And it's really it's a strong Pokemon. It's basic primate, but stronger. Well, that's how evolutions work, duh. Is that any more Pokemon I don't remember? I mean, all I could say is the post games. The tips I could do for post game. Just bring your strongest team with you. It's actually a really tough fight. Like, I think it's level 70s they have. And I previously mentioned in my last video, the trainer in the final battle carries fucking Master Balls. Like, all Pokemon are containing Master Balls. Which is ridiculous, to say the fucking least. And also now, speaking of Master Balls, I remember Legendary Pokemon. There are 4 Legendary Pokemon in the world. Because if you're not noticed by now in your journey, you're probably going to see this in your journey. There are these black sticks. Animating different colors. Blue, orange, yellow, purple, I think, are the colors. You'll find them around the world, scattered across the world. And you're going to fucking need it. Because they'll be need to unlock. There's 4 legends. All being dark type. But I forgot the secondary types. But they're all dark type as their base type, right? And I have here, I think the locations of all the stakes. Right here. In the map of Paldea. There are all the dots here are the stakes, and because it's just 4 corners of the map, right? It's divided into 4 corners, and each corner contains a legendary Pokemon's like seal. There's a seal in each corner of the map from I've known, and it's ridiculous that you need to find all of these stakes for just the legendaries. Very, very tedious, but that's endgame stuff where you don't worry about it. So, on your journey, get as many as you can. Maybe you can get a screen, take a screen cap of this, I don't care, just take a picture of this. Save this image. It'll help you later. Because you might even encounter them by accident. Oh, I can fucking zoom in. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, oh yeah, here's, this purple mark, these are the shrines, that's where they are located. You wanna, how's that noise? If you want to visit the dens where they reside, here's the last. Okay, wait. So here's the updated because I kind of blocked thing like that. So here's one more here, literally next to the den. All right, so there. I don't know why there's 2 Rotom things right here, but these are all the stake locations, and this is a true map. Okay, wait. Now I have the map. I just realized I can show you where the pseudo legendary is if you want the Dragon Ice type Pokemon. Very strong. He is around this section of the map. Where this water is, he's around here. This section of the map. I can't, my mouse is hidden right now, sorry. Like around this part of the map where the water is here. This is where you find him. This great center here, the great center you'll find wild Garchomps and wild Magnezons. Here's where the Pokemon League is. Right, this is the Pokemon League, right next to the main town. And the grass type gym is here. Electric type, grass type, right? First, go here. Here's the bug type. Here's where the electric type is going to be, at this city. And then from there, the Team Star crews are scattered. I don't care what you go for. Because by the time you beat the gyms, you're probably at that level already for the Team Star grunts and the Team Star battles. So you should be fine. And here is where the entrance to the Great Cavern. This blue spot is where how you enter the Great Beyond down below into the depths of hell. Well, that's post-game stuff. Alright, so the Titan locations. Cloth is really right here, like wherever these guys are. The Desert Snake, the Desert Snake Pokemon, right? It's pure steel, which is weird. But it's in this section here. And I suggest this is gonna be a long video. I suggest the electric type gym here. You won't find any ground types, despite this only a desert. You won't find any ground types here, so you're gonna struggle. Like you're gonna go here, you're gonna backtrack from grass to bug. You're not gonna find any ground types. So I suggest go past electric type gym, right? Go past the city, go up. You see the path. Go up, go here. Go stay around this area. You'll find dog trios. You'll find a lot of ground types just to survive against this gym. Because this guy is this electric gym leader has 4 mons. Ridiculous. Bring a 3rd gym is fucking, oh my god. And just a normal type here is the water type. I think the water and the normal. Because it's the ice type in this part and there's the ghost type in this part. And then I think the second type is here. But do not be fooled. This is at the bottom. This or near the bug type. This is the psychic type. It's gonna fucking wreck you if you go up there. Go there immediately. You're dead. Alright, Titan location now. Cloth is around here. Earth, the 3rd one is probably around here. 2nd one, depending what you do. The final one you face, most likely face, is the water one. And let me tell you, do not face it first. You're going to die. And then this is where the paradox Pokemon resides. In this one, it's in Spanish. Sorry, I don't have an English version of it. I should probably take a picture of my own map, but this is where you have to fight the Great Tusk, and you beat him. You get to catch him in this part of the map. Very convenient. That is here. Although you probably won't be able to use it for the water type gym because it will wreck you because it's ground. But regardless, it will help you a long way to kill everything. To killing a lot of things. And then that's about it for what I have to tell you about the game. It's just there's a lot of nooks and crannies you can find around the map. And let's see, anything that I want to any strong Terra Pokemon I have encountered I want you to find. Ah, right, this here, Norte, Area 2 Norte, where this gray out area is, right? If you go here, go to this part of the land where this Poke Center is, right? And here, you're gonna find level 75 Terra Dragonites. Here, at this point. Those 75 Dragonite Terra Pokemon are scary. They're fucking scary. And over here, where you can find Bisharps with the Poniards surrounding by them. So you can find Bisharps here in this part. It's very helpful. And then over, I think this is the Team Star base. Yeah, look at that. The Team Star base right here. I think this is the Poison one or it's the Fire one. I don't remember. Oh no, it's the Poison one. Where you can find Grafaiai. You know, Grafaiai, the one they released, Poison Normal type. It's where you find them. Not as strong, but cool Pokemon. And I'm just gonna say now, they teach you to fucking haggle with prices in this town. Just saying. And then okay, for the main town, right? I don't even ever go to the school unless until the post game. But let me tell you now. At the very left side, where I'm looking down from the map, the left side here, you'll be able to find, now I remember correctly, you'll find the mark for the large and small Pokemon. You get a teensy weeny Pokemon, you probably get a small mark. You get the huge, you get the jumbo mark. Also, at the very middle of the town, you're gonna find all your drip. I've been trying to find the drip for ages, but want to post it to find it. So I'm stupid. You find your drip, you find your sunglasses, your shoes, your shirts, your hats, your hairstyles. The drip is over here, my friends. It took me ages to find that. I hate it. I just say, if you ever stray, I say, like, Area 1, Area 2, right? Area 1, Area 2, they're gonna be Pokemon around your level, early game. Like level 10s, 12s, even like 2s at the very early start. If you go to like Area 5 or Area 4, or area 6, you're gonna find Pokemon are significantly higher fucking level than you. And you're about to die. To judge how leveled you are in the area, or before a gym, right? Go to the surrounding areas, like in the water type gym leader here. Go to the surrounding areas. What level Pokemon are around you, and think, okay, am I under leveled or over leveled? If you think you are, and act accordingly. Because most likely, the Pokemon surrounding you are probably what they're gonna fucking either be or above slightly. So prepare for that. And this lake is the scariest lake in all Pokemon. There's level 50s, level 60s, like everywhere. Like there's Gyarados, there's the new water Pokemon, there's literally like Dragonairs around them. It's very scary to run around this place. But especially when you get the ability to swim, which is I think the third Titan you get. The first time you sprint, next is double jump. Well, not double jump, like higher jump. And then the third one is swim, and the next one is climbing, and the next one, no, flying, and the next one is climbing. That's the order you get them at least for me. I'm not sure it changes between what you choose, but I'm pretty sure it means. There's another Team Star base. I think this is the fairy? What? Yeah. Is that it? I don't know. It's a very vast world with a lot of, there's cave systems I didn't even know existed. The cave systems hold a lot interesting Pokemon as well. They hold a lot, and it's really, really, really fucking good. And this is where you get Wooper, I think I remember this where Paldean. If you want to get Wooper now, it's not that far off from like the first town. You just go to the right. It's here, I think, like the swampy area. But I know that we want Wooper now because Wooper is Wooper. It's cute. It's very cute. I did not see this in my journey because first time playthrough I was blind as fuck. So of course I never knew what that is. But that's where it is probably. And the oceans, like if you go swimming across the oceans here, you'll find islands, which they hold some interesting stuff like items. I'm just saying, the items you pick up on the ground, they all like this. Like the world is really good at respawning crap. Like, for like one thing, you're over here, right? You're over this corner of the map, and then you travel down to this corner of the map. You go around, you go across and back. It will respawn the items. Like not exactly where they are, but items do just generate in the world. You get TMs, like crafting TMs. It's like you want TMs now, then yes, you craft them. But you're most likely gonna pick them off the ground by just running around the world. Like the yellow balls on the ground, that's TMs. It's like, and unlocking TMs unlock the recipes for the recipes. Well, not exactly the recipes. It's just question mark on it. But it will, at least show you now that, oh, you can now make this if you have the materials for it. So thanks, game. And then slightly, okay. It's in my, I cannot get this. I can't keep this in my chest anymore. I'm gonna say now, the Team Star, post battles. There's 2 post battles. You're gonna be fighting the director and one of your friends. I'm not gonna tell you who. It's probably obvious by now who it is, because Nemona is your Pokemon League one. Arvin is your Path of Legends one, and the director is not even your friend, but he's gonna fight you anyways before the final fight of Team Star. Well, you'll see when you play the game who it is. And I probably have ruined the surprise for a lot of people. I should probably not have said that. Sorry, but I just can't get out of my chest. It's a fucking good twist. I should probably not have said that. I should not have said that. Sorry. And then these icons. The raid battle icons. Especially know what type they are. They're from BDSP. But let me tell you, once you get to the black crystals, they're gonna have the symbol of the type, but it's gonna be all black and glowing in your map, which is very scary So watch out once you get to the end game. So hope you guys enjoy this long ass video because I have a lot to show you. Hope you guys enjoy. Like, subscribe. And I'm sorry for spoiling you for the team star if you figure it out by now. And hope those people who've not figured it out will have an enjoyable experience. So goodbye.